This is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. 60 miles of beautiful sunny beaches, attractions, and more than 2,000 restaurants. With amazing culinary options, the beach has become a true foodie destination. Our host, Chef Amanda Freitag, loves Southern hospitality, great food, and healthy competition. So she's here to set up a Chef Swap Challenge.
I'm Amanda Freitag, and this is Chef Swap at the Beach.
Today, Amanda will take 2 local chefs out of their comfort zones and swap them into each other's kitchens.
What? On each episode, our chefs will have no idea where they're going or what food they'll cook. Maybe an appetizer, an entree, or a dessert.
They'll grab only one ingredient to bring with them, and they'll have just 60 minutes to make Chef Amanda and local culinary experts Dylan and Johanna a dish that might earn them their very own Chef Swap knife and major bragging rights.
It's time for Chef Swap. Today on Chef Swap at the Beach, we will be swapping Myrtle Beach veteran Darren with Myrtle Beach newcomer Chad.
I think it just harkens back to when the beginning of time, cooking over fire. Smoked meat, it's delicious, it's fun to do. I would rather spend a long time doing some food and hanging out and drinking and talking about it and where you came from and how your dad did it than any other thing in my life. I attended college to play soccer and to explore business. Loved soccer, didn't like the business aspect. At the time, my brother was a chef, and he said, cook. Scott, my brother, he was an excellent chef. He subsequently died in a car crash about 8 years ago. I think about him a lot. Just to watch him on the line was really poetry in motion. He was doing things in the kitchen that I had never seen or heard of and that were simply delicious, thought-provoking. It made me want to pursue further what I was doing, which leads me to cooking down at Bonfire. Same principle. Try to keep it fun and interesting, and we do it the right way.
I'm a big family man. Family has always been a huge part of my life. My grandmother had 7 children. There's a lot of us, and you can imagine all of us in one big yard, how many grills we have to have and how much food we have to cook, really, to be able to feed everyone. Anytime we ever needed anything, anybody, it was just a phone call away, and I think that's what brought me to being such a huge family guy. Growing up in upstate New York, grew up in a restaurant called the Old Erie, which was a German-American restaurant. I started there when I was 13 as a dishwasher. My parents were regulars there, and they talked to the chef. They had told him that I was interested in cooking. And so one day, pulled me from the dish pit onto the line and handed me a towel and a pair of tongs, which is now my right hand to this day. And from that point on, I never got off the line. I love it.
I can't wait to see these 2 chefs in each other's kitchens. Hey, Chef. What are you doing up there?
Good to see you. How are you?
Checking on the beer?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Chef.
Hi there.
How's it going?
Good, really good.
I love your food here.
Thank you so much.
I love your food. Of course, I love your beer.
Of course.
But that's not why I'm here today.
And what are we here for?
It's time for a chef swap.
All right.
In this envelope, it tells you where you're going, the chef you're gonna swap with, and what you're gonna cook.
This is exciting.
But wait a second before you take that envelope. You have to pick an ingredient that you love to bring with you that could go into any dish. This could be appetizer, entree, even dessert.
Well, I think it's gonna have to be our pork belly.
Pork belly?
Smoked tomato.
Smoked tomato.
Yes.
That's unique. Open it up, let's see.
Bonfire, Darren Smith, we're making burgers.
Tidal Creek Brewhouse, Chad Wiers, a burger. Thank goodness.
Yes.
Okay.
I love burgers. I want to see what you can do in his kitchen.
Okay.
And one more thing. This chef swap starts right now.
Okay.
Right now. Our chefs bring one ingredient and have 60 minutes to swap restaurants and create a dish that will be a star on that menu, judged on taste, integration, and creativity.
Oh, hey, Chad, how are you doing?
How are you?
Colleen, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Cody. I'm Darren.
Nice to meet you.
This is where you got all your dry storage. Give you a quick look in the walk-in.
Seafood, all of our scallops, fish. So we got our burgers, our steaks.
Right on the line and ready. Sweet.
Yep.
This is our fresh taco station where we do all our toppings.
Our auto sham
Oh, nice.
cooks everything in like 2 minutes.
All right, let's do this. I'm
Okay,
ready.
let's do it.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
All right, this is our smoke room. It's the heart of Bonfire right here.
This is a huge smoker. Well, it's only an hour. I don't really have time to use it today, but however I would love to. It's a beautiful piece.
Hey, Hey, Chef.
Hey there.
How you doing?
Kind of off a little bit when I got here, but now that I've looked through and looked at all the ingredients, I feel pretty confident.
Okay, so you have an idea of what you want to make?
If it all goes as well, I plan on doing a surf and turf smash burger.
Surf and turf smash burger. Okay, that could be the first one ever in the world.
I hope so. I haven't Googled it yet, but I hope so.
Don't Google it. I think
Okay.
you're the first. So you brought some of your fire and your smoke here.
We smoke a lot of things at Bonfire, so I thought bringing some double smoked tomatoes would be cool. So we're
Delicious.
gonna intertwine that ingredient kind of all through the dish.
I love that. Hey, Chef.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Did you see that smoker?
I did. It's huge. Smells great back there.
Smells incredible in here. Want to throw something
I would
in
love
there?
to, however, with an hour.
Yeah, you'd need 14 more hours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you brought pork belly,
Yes, ma'am. I just like our signature rub that we do. It's an older recipe from the family.
but you're not going to tell me what's in there? A little bit, one thing.
Brown sugar.
Brown
That's
sugar.
the base.
All right, brown sugar is great. So you're making a burger. You're feeling creative.
I am. We're ready to go.
Okay, time starts now.
All
for
right.
real. Our chefs can use anything they want from each other's shelves, if they can find it.
Red wine vinegar. I'm gonna do a nice buttermilk-soaked fried green tomato. That's gonna hopefully accompany these pickled red onions really well. Oh, they look great. Nice tomatoes. Just a little salt and pepper, buttermilk, and then let them soak. Got a good idea in my head, and we're gonna rock and roll.
I had no clue of what I was gonna do when I walked in, and seeing all these beautiful seafood, I thought a seafood burger would be the route to go to. And so we're gonna do almost like a traditional mousse, but leave it a little bit chunkier. Some beautiful shrimp, some great looking scallops. We're gonna puree that with some spice, some lemon zest, a couple of eggs, and a little bit of panko to bind.
Chef Chad and Chef Darren are working on burgers that are anything but simple.
We use the house patties here at Bonfire and incorporate some of our own ingredients. Our pork belly, some seasoning, another ninth pan somewhere.
I'm gonna grab my secret ingredients. These saw about 10 hours of hot smoke. Then I put them on some cold smoke. And you can actually add more intense smoke that way. So I thought that would be cool.
Well, that went fast. 10 minutes are gone.
Good.
That's a big whisk little bowl.
It sure is.
What is your pork belly? Can I taste a little nugget?
course.
Do you smoke it over there?
We do,
Oh,
we do.
so you do use a little smoke.
do.
How about that? Oh, wow. How are you gonna put that? Inside the burger?
I'm gonna
On
incorporate it
top?
in the burger, and it's gonna go on top as well.
Nice.
Yep.
I love it. Hey, Chef, how's it going? You put these beautiful tomatoes in that mousse?
Yes, I did. So we've got egg, we've got some salt, pepper, lemon zest.
This whole dish is wild. I love your creativity, but 10 minutes have passed.
Yes.
I gotta light a little fire under you.
Yes, I'm starting to work quicker now.
Okay.
Thank you.
The pork belly, like I was saying, the rub is an old family recipe. So I think that's gonna be really stand out for these patties. Then the blend on the house patty is really nice. See how she rolls. So what's really cool about Tidal Creek is that we make all of our beer in-house. Everything on the menu, we try to incorporate our beer. Some of my favorite dishes here are the crab cakes, as well as the shrimp and grits. Another thing is the beer mussels, which we do with our Tidal Creek beer, Breezy Blonde. How much time we got left?
You have 45 left.
45 minutes, heard.
How my mom taught me really growing up. Always take a little bit, put it on the griddle, try it. That way you can re-season right then. Am I a chef? I don't know. Am I the best barbecue? I don't know. But I think we do a pretty good job down at Bonfire. All just delicious, simple, good, hormone-free product that we treat with care and smoke delicately over hardwood. Serve it on plates with sides, or we put it in tacos and try to keep it fun. And of course, we have delicious salads and a wider range of seafood. And then when it comes to the sweets, the s'more pie can't be beat. It's kind of like you're sitting by the campfire. All right, that's delicious and ready to go.
Hey, Chef.
How are
Looks
ya?
like you're making some progress.
A little intense here now.
You do a lot with beer. Did you want to serve this with beer?
Actually, one of our beers I see on tap that we have here.
Here at Bonfire, we have Tidal Creek beer on tap. I love that synergy.
Yes,
It's a beer swap.
it is. Let's do it.
I'm gonna go to the bar.
Awesome.
Hey, Laurel, I think I'm gonna need a beer for the chef. Tidal Creek.
Our La Cala Mexican lager.
Nice, Mexican lager. Perfect, refreshing.
We're making the turf to juxtapose the surf. Smoked tomato that I pureed. Brown sugar's gonna add a little sweetness. I thought it might be nice to the lemony, tomatoey seafood cake to have a little sweetness on the turf cake.
Next, we are gonna go to the coleslaw that I'm gonna do for the side. Starting to look good, smells really good.
I like to make a dividend to them. That way when they shrink up, it won't be quite as excessive.
Chef, how you doing?
I'm doing really good.
I think I might have something that'll help you.
Yeah?
Cody told me you like tequila.
Oh, thank you so much.
This will help you
Yes, let's do
smooth
this.
things out. Yes!
Home run.
All right,
Thank you so
keep
much.
going. You're halfway through. 30
Halfway
minutes are
through.
up, so I thought I'd bring you a treat.
Oh, awesome, you're
A
the
little
best.
bit of the La Cala Mexican lager.
Okay.
Nice and fresh.
If I could sit down and have one beer with anybody, it would be my Uncle Chris. And we would catch up on everything that he has missed out on. My uncle was the chef in the family, so whenever he would come to my grandparents' house during the holidays, I was always in the kitchen with him watching what he did. And then as I grew up, you know, I got to be a little more hands-on with him. I know that he would be real proud. You know, look how far we've come. Look where we're at.
Quinoa's on the menu here, so I thought it'd be a nice accompaniment to this rich burger. I've got quinoa, some fresh fruit, a little honey, some pecan, a little vinegar, a little smoked tomato.
Hey, Chef, I see this slaw working. I didn't know
Yeah.
you were gonna make this.
Yeah.
What's in there?
So we did a little red wine vinegar, some mayo, salt, pepper, sugar, and I used some of our pork belly and crisp that up and put that in there as well.
Oh, nice. The pork belly's in there, too?
Yep.
All right, Chef, you got a lot going on in here.
I do. Everything's coming together. I'm gonna make one more thing as I start to assemble. I'm gonna make sort of a smoked tomato ketchup-y hot sauce thing to dip in if you want.
So I
if
like how you
time.
have smoked tomato and many different things.
Yes.
I love that.
But making their ingredients the real star with the surf and turf.
You like this kitchen, don't you?
Yeah, it's-
I can tell.
So much room to move around. So much room.
You're spreading out. Chef Darren, you have 22 minutes.
23?
No, 22.
22, thank you. It's go time. All right, these are my seafood patties. I want them on a little bit lower heat. And these are my land burgers, my surf and turf.
I'm gonna go ahead and spread the Bonfire Poblano cheese on there. I'm gonna incorporate one of their ingredients.
Everything else has a pretty one-dimensional flavor, just delicious. So I thought it'd be smart to bring some heat and some sweet as a sidecar. Actually, when my daughter and I cook, she actually came up with something similar to this at the house, and it just got in the back of my head that I had some tomatoes left. Blessed to have a daughter from Guatemala. Adopted her when she was 6 months old. Sophia, just the light of my life, and is a big part of everything that we do, obviously, and just a real strong young lady. Oh, and here's my boo-boo.
Scope out some ingredients for this aioli that just came to mind.
I'm an adventurer. I like to just see where the wind takes you. Just go for it. You never really know unless you take that chance.
I'm also allowed for this beautiful beverage. Really good.
Chef, you mind if I taste your side sauce?
Side sauce, sort of sweet heat with the smoked tomato, barbecue, honey.
Not allowed to tell you what I think right now, but I like it.
Good, good. I think that's a positive sign.
Are you feeling good? You need
Beautiful.
anything?
Tequila
Water?
when it's all done.
More tequila?
Yes.
Tequila worked?
Yes, yes, it worked great.
Okay.
Learn more about the chefs and restaurants featured in this show at chefswap.com.
Very happy with how these burgers turned out. I think they're gonna work out well, look good.
Chef, are you finished?
I am just finishing the touches right here, the pickled reds.
Feels good to you?
It does, very happy.
All right, that's it. We're gonna serve it. Put it up in the window. We'll take it out.
Heard that. Burger's up.
That'll be a nice light side. So then we'll add our turf with the brown sugar, pork belly. A little quick pickle, just a little.
And this is for the chef. I see a smile on his face.
Yes, yes. Speaking my language. Lastly, as an offspring to the smoked tomato pulp and puree, I get this delicious smoked tomato water. And I thought it'd be really cool to put it into one of their delicious beers. to add the final smoky backdrop.
Chef, it looks like you're done.
I'm done.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Nicely done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's go
Yes,
taste.
yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, so Chad's ingredient that he brought with him was pork belly. And the cool part about it is the seasoning on the pork belly is a family seasoning of his.
Of Chad's family?
Of Chad's family.
Okay.
So he did chop it up, mix it with the beef for the patty. He crisped it up, put it in the coleslaw. So he's connected pretty much everything. Oh, it's gonna be messy.
Messy is good, though.
Wow. There is tons of texture in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more here.
I love that pork belly in the slaw.
I think the burger's great. The pork belly in the burger, that's a really interesting touch. The fried green tomato on top is great. I've never had a fried green tomato on a burger, and I think it's awesome.
Shame on you. The crunch, when you bite into it, that crunch of the fried green tomato and the tart of the pickled onions and the sweetness at the end, love it.
And I like the fact that Chef Chad just sort of reined it in with some big, bold flavors. And the pork belly in the beef is not too overpowering, but I think you really get how beautiful it is when you taste the slaw.
Right.
Yeah.
So what could Chef Chad have done better here?
You know, it definitely could be like something, actually, I would put some of this on the burger.
Yes, go
to
ahead.
make the
Why
burger
not?
juicier, you know?
Do it.
I just thought about that. Let me try some on the burger.
I
just
think that's
a little
a
bit.
great idea, and I think the
Just to
chef
try
wouldn't
it.
mind if you did that, right?
It tastes really good on that.
Yeah,
It tastes
I
better
mean-
on the burger than by itself, actually.
I could see having this burger, the slaw, beer, sitting out on the porch.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is Chef Darren's interpretation of a burger that would go really, really well on Tidal Creek's menu. He got super creative.
Looks like it.
There's 2 patties, so it's a seafood smashed surf and turf burger. And his ingredient that he brought from the restaurant is smoked tomato. I'm just gonna go right in the middle.
Yeah.
I want it all.
This is...
So, I mean, the chef layered in the smoked tomato in so many different places. In this sauce, in the patty on the seafood smash, in our drink,
Oh, yeah.
in our beer.
We didn't even go in for the drink.
I mean, he didn't even have to give us a beer. He just wanted to because he was so inspired by that smoked tomato.
Oh my goodness, it's like Southern heaven here, okay? You got the best of the South.
For me, the whole plate works. I like the fact that there's no fries or onion rings. It keeps it a little lighter with the quinoa salad.
Well, I think it keeps the focus on the surf and turf burger
The focus is right there where it needs to be.
amongst everything. This
pork
is
as well.
so creative. So, how could we make this better?
Maybe a little bit of that, more of that smoked tomato, like
So you want an actual piece of that
yes,
smoked
a piece.
tomato.
I like to bite it. You
Yeah.
bite into a burger, you expect to bite into like a big,
I like
juicy
that.
tomato, but something I
Yeah.
could just like put my teeth
Because you
into.
really want to get to know it. That's such a
Yes.
unique ingredient.
Yes, get to know me.
Yeah.
Learn more about Johanna and her tongue and her teeth. Yes, let's get down to it.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Okay, so you made that slaw with pork belly. You've never done that before, so you kind of took a risk.
One of my mottos is if you're unsure, you should just go for it. And today I presented an idea and I just went for it.
That's really brave, actually, and that's what we want to see. Did you learn anything about yourself under pressure?
Didn't think I had it in me, but now, you know, first one, I think we can build off of that and I can do a lot better.
Nice. I love that. Always learning. How you feeling?
Relieved. Thank you for the tequila. That
Thank you
helps.
for the beer.
Yes, yes.
How did you feel being in this tiny kitchen compared to yours?
A little different. My kitchens are enormous compared to that, but this was set up well.
Yeah.
And those guys were a huge help.
We tasted your food, and we'll see what everybody thinks.
Oh, come on. Not even a hint?
So we'll see you at the knife ceremony.
I look forward to it, I hope.
These 2 chefs came to win, and it showed. Time to award the Chef Swap knife. Chef Darren, Chef Chad, thank you again for taking the Chef Swap challenge. We challenged you with burger. You gonna make that burger again?
Think so.
If I win, yes.
Or never again?
Or
if you-
never again.
Yeah, we truly loved getting to know both of you guys and eating your food. You both knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
Chef Chad, we really loved what you did in the kitchen. You brought your pork belly with your family secret spice, and you used it in multiple places, and we loved that you did that. The fried green tomato, the texture was incredible. Really good job.
Thank you.
And you got to spread your wings in that huge kitchen.
Definitely felt good.
Chef Darren, we loved your creativity. You really went over the top, and you used that house smoked tomato in so many ways, even in a beer. Great job. We really liked that surf and turf burger.
Thank you.
How did that feel?
Very nervous at first, but once I got around in the kitchen and got a little more comfortable, I kind of eased in.
Honestly, I would come back for a burger in either of your restaurants anytime. And I love the way you both worked with each other's kitchen teams. That was really cool. Colleen was awesome.
She was.
And Cody helped you out.
Yes.
I love that. Everybody was so welcoming and exactly the vibe of Chef Swap. Community chefs coming together. Chef Chad, Chef Darren, our Chef Swap knife goes to Chef Darren.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Darren's Surf and Turf burger with smoked tomato was a flavor bomb and a truly innovative take on a burger. He's a fiery competitor.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm Amanda Freitag. Join me next time as we put 2 more amazing Myrtle Beach chefs to the test on Chef Swap at the Beach. For more on the chefs and restaurants featured in this episode, visit chefswap.com.